Alright, I know this is going to be very scuffed. I'm not editing this video though. I am tired and I don't feel like it. So I'm not editing this video at all. So don't come at me for like anything that seems out of place. I'm not fixing it. It took me long enough to set up this god awful webcam. Anyway, hi. Um, I picked up a Switch 2 the other day. I picked up Switch 2 last night. And I was so excited for it that I had to make a video about it. So much so that I went through the trouble of setting up this god awful webcam just to show you guys the Switch 2. I tried it out a little bit yesterday. Mainly with I tried out a little bit of Mario Kart World's free roam. Um, I tried out Pokemon Violet. It runs beautifully. Um, and yeah, it's just really it feels amazing to hold. Like a lot of people really underestimate like yeah, this controls really well. Let me see if I can turn on the screen brightness so you guys can see better. There we go. Yeah, much better. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, I picked this up last night from GameStop. I was at the midnight release because I really did want to get in on all that hype. It was very fun. I played a bunch of Smash Ultimate with a bunch of other fans. Um, we had a cosplay contest. We even did Nintendo trivia. It was amazing. Um, but yeah, so far like it feels amazing to hold. Um, everything fits together so perfectly. I do like the magnetic Joy-Cons. They feel a lot better than I thought they would, honestly. Like when I was first thinking about it, I was like, magnetic Joy-Cons. Now, where have I seen this idea fail before? Because I remember, like, a lot of people have complaints, especially now with the Switch One Joy-Cons, like, not fitting in the slots anymore. Because, like, as you take them in and out, like, they wear down over time, and eventually they're just like really easy to where you can just like pull them out with no difficulty. But no, these feel a lot more high quality and um this just feels really great to hold, not just in an emotional sense but in like a physical. This feels really good to hold. um the Switch One compatibility is amazing. Played a bit of Pokemon Violet. Like I said, it runs beautifully in 60 FPS. Like, I really am going to enjoy playing through Violet again. Maybe I'll get a capture card and I'll stream that eventually. Um, but it was amazing. It does play really smoothly. No lag whatsoever. Full 60 FPS. It looks gorgeous. Um, it's it's a lot more beautiful than I thought it would be originally, and it's amazing. I also did get to try out a little bit of Mario Kart World. I tried out the free roam for a little bit. It's actually really fun because it's like, how fast can you get off the beaten path? Because like obviously you can't get off the beaten path immediately. Like when you spawn, it'll start you at like the starting line. So yeah, you do have to kind of follow the road a little bit. But like I do like how it like actively has different paths that encourage you to like go off the beaten road and look around, explore things like that. That was really fun to try out. I might stream that at some point. Maybe some Mario Kart World. Um, God knows I haven't done that ever. I need to stream more Switch games. I realize I stream a lot of PC games, but I've never picked up a capture card. And I really do wanna, I do want to start streaming Switch games. Um, like I wanted to stream my next playthrough of Odyssey. Um, Melty Blood, um, playthrough of Pokemon Sword, um, Wonder, games like that. These are all the games I have downloaded right now. It's pretty much everything I had downloaded on my Switch originally. I did the cloud transfer. Um, but this is pretty much everything I had on my Switch originally, except for Mario Kart. Besides Mario Kart World and the new GameCube classics. I did try out Wind Waker. It does run really well. I thought it was going to be something similar to the N64, where it's like really poorly optimized, but no, it actually is amazing. No stutter, no lag, nothing. Um, it plays amazingly. So if you do have a Switch Online membership and you have the expansion pack, I do very highly recommend um picking up the GameCube classics because they do run very well and they are amazing. And for the three games they have, it's not a bad lineup. Soul Calibur 2, Wind Waker, and F Zero GX. That's not a bad starter pack. Um, so yeah. Um, Other than that, I really do like it feels amazing. My only complaint is that there's still no goddamn themes on this thing. Give me themes, please. Like, we've been waiting forever. But yeah, like it looks almost identical to the original Switch in terms of the UI, but it looks a lot more refined and it does run a lot faster. Like you can like if you have a Switch and you pick up Switch 2, like it doesn't seem like it's a subtle difference, like it's a relatively subtle difference, but you can tell there's a difference. So yeah, I really do like it though. This is a really good console so far. My first impressions are that this is amazing. I really do want to start streaming more Switch games, especially now that I have this. Um, I am very excited to see I'm very excited to see what Nintendo and other developers have lined up for the console later on, especially what we have coming, like Legend ZA. Street Fighter 6 is out on it already. I want to get that. Deltarune, I'm gonna get that on both PC and Switch. Um, so yeah, there's a lot I'm already excited about, and a lot that I'm looking forward to, and it makes me like very hopeful for the console's future. So that's pretty much my first impressions of the Switch 2. If I had to give it any other gripes, I would say that the battery life isn't the best, which is not surprising given everything, but it does do an amazing trade. But it does have an amazing trade-off where it's pretty much one for one in terms of charging time versus battery drain. So pretty much like no, it's I think it's 2 for 1 actually, pretty much 2-1. So like it takes about 3 hours to charge. You can get about 6 hours of 5 to 6 hours of gameplay on it. Um, three is like the low end. If you happen to Three is like on the low end. If you like playing a really demanding game, but otherwise very very battery friendly. Like you can get about twice as much gameplay on a single charge. So yeah, that's pretty much what I think about the Switch 2 originally. I might make a more refined video eventually talking about my full Switch 2 experience. But yeah. I was so excited for the Switch 2. I just needed to make this video work somehow. So this is what we got. This is very scuffed. I woke up like an hour ago to record this. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys later. If you have a Switch 2, I do hope you enjoy it completely. And if you don't have a Switch 2, I can honestly say I do recommend it, especially if you have a Switch. The upgrade might not seem like a lot, but it definitely will be worth it. All right, peace.